Let's now tell you a little bit more about the woman who has made headlines in the past week or so. Kamala Harris is a trailblazer. She was a former prosecutor and state attorney general in the state of California. She became the only second black female U.S. senator in history and has now become the first ever Indian American to be nominated as a vice presidential candidate. Recently, the 55-year-old spoke about her childhood memories of her mother and their Indian roots. Take a look.
The daughter of an Indian immigrant, Kamala Harris has already created history, becoming the first ever Indian American to be nominated as a vice presidential candidate.
And God bless the United States of America.
In a recent event, the Democratic vice presidential nominee took a trip down memory lane.
When my mother, Kamla, stepped off the plane in California at 19 years old, she didn't have much in the way of belongings. But she carried with her lessons from back home. Growing up, my mother would take my sister, Maya, and me back to what was then called Madras, because she wanted us to understand where she had come from and where we had ancestry. And of course, she always wanted to instill in us a love of good idli.
Kamala Harris takes inspiration from her mother, Shyamala Gopalan, who had immigrated to America to study at UC Berkeley. She had to fight stereotypes and break taboos to give Kamla the platform to succeed.
And because of who my mother was and what she believed, what she had the ability to dream was possible and then work to make possible, the fact that my mother never asked anyone permission to tell her what was possible is why, within one generation, I stand here as a serious candidate for President of the United States.
Harris. Kamala.
Joe Biden says Kamala's story is America's story. But there is more to her nomination. The Democrats hope to attract the Indian American votes. It's the fastest growing minority population in America. Weon caught up with Kamala's maternal uncle in the Indian capital. He wasn't surprised by her nomination.
She fits those requirements to a high degree. She has held a lot of public office, from the district attorney's post to the attorney general post to the Senate. She has won elections at the local level and at the state level. She has been a good legislator. She has brought a lot of bills in the Senate. She's a hell of a good senator. She grilled all the Trump nominees like nobody's business. So, and she's quick on her feet. I said she brings a lot of assets.
Kamala Harris used to visit India with her mother and stayed in this house in Chennai. Though proud of her Indian roots, the 55-year-old is also a US senator from California. She is also representing the marginalized black community fighting for equality.
Yes, she's Indian. She likes India. That doesn't mean anything that India says is right for her, good for her. She's also Jamaican. She's Afro-American. So she uses her own judgment. She likes India. She likes Indian music, but she likes jazz music also.
Ab ki baar, Trump Sarkar.
The 50,000 strong Howdy Modi rally
Loud and clear.
and the 110,000 strong Namaste Trump events highlighted the popularity of the US President Donald Trump in the influential Indian diaspora. It remains to be seen if Kamala Harris can swing the support in the favor of the Democrats.